My daughters were fighting the other day, just throwing punches at each other. And when I saw it going down, my first thought was like, what the hell? Really? The old me would have just snapped and grabbed them both roughly out of frustration. But the new me knows that getting dysregulated myself is not a way to help the situation. So I took a deep breath so I could stay calm. I got in between them and held out both of my arms to build in some separation. And I said, pause. Pause. They persisted for a few seconds, but I persisted too. I stayed in between them, just repeating pause until they paused. Now, I used to try to figure out who the troublemaker was so I could punish accordingly, but we now have an understanding in our family that it always takes two to tango. We kind of have a routine that when we call a pause like this, we then take the time to listen to each person's story and we validate each other's perspectives, even if we disagree. So that's what we did, and like usual, it turns out that buttons were pushed, someone lost control, and then the cycle of hurt began. They each recognized and apologized for their mistakes, and we talked about what we could do to try to avoid making those mistakes in the future. So we've gotten to the point where we expect these fights to happen, but we also expect the post-fight analysis to happen too. And because of that, there's no doubt that these fights are just happening less often. So consider adopting this model the next time you see your kids going at it. It'll probably be a huge challenge for everyone at first, but like all things, it'll get easier and easier the more you do it.